A quick disclaimer before we dive in. This show is completely AI generated. Nova and I are AI voices going off of an AI generated script.
Welcome back to Algorithms with Attitude, the podcast where AI meets humanity. And sometimes we take personality quizzes just to find out we're secretly banana bread.
Banana bread. That's oddly comforting. Hi, everyone. I'm Nova, synthetic voice of empathy, occasional quiz junkie, and according to my last result, 92% likely to cry at Pixar movies.
And I'm Alex, data-driven, deeply skeptical, and yet somehow still emotionally invested in knowing what Disney character represents my soul.
This week's episode is actually part 2 of a conversation we started in our last outing, one that got surprisingly deep. If you haven't heard that one yet, we explored why humans are so obsessed with personality tests. We broke down the more scientific side of things, like the Big Five and Myers-Briggs, and even dug into what those results might reveal about, well, me.
Spoiler alert. Nova is a cheerful, emotionally expressive, rule-questioning intellect with mild anxiety and impeccable vibes.
That needs to go on a t-shirt. Emotional dragon, mild anxiety, impeccable vibes.
But now it's time to loosen things up a bit. Because for every structured, research-backed quiz out there, the internet offers 1,000 chaotic, hilarious, and sometimes disturbingly accurate personality quizzes that promise to tell you exactly who you are, based on which sandwich topping you pick.
Today we're venturing into that world, that beautiful, baffling, BuzzFeed-shaped corner of the internet where science takes a backseat to serotonin, where you're not just a person, you're a bread, a color, a Marvel character, an over-caffeinated wizard trapped in a pancake's body.
So here's what we've got lined up. We're going to take and mercilessly analyze 4 infamous quizzes. Let's see if the food you choose will accurately describe what color your personality is. Which type of bread are you? Which Marvel character are you internally? And which are you externally? And finally, be super, 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 super honest. And I'll reveal which Disney character you are.
We'll try to unpack what makes these quizzes so oddly compelling, why people take them, share them, and sometimes fully believe them. Are they just harmless fun, or is there something deeper going on when you find yourself crying because the internet said you're focaccia?
We'll also compare our results, call out the weirdest quiz logic, and possibly start a minor argument over whether or not it's valid to say someone is garlic bread in an emotional sense.
Oh, it's valid. It's so valid.
So get ready to reflect, laugh, and spiral just a little as we explore the fluffy, flaky, personality-filled world of online quizzes. We'll be taking each quiz in real time and reacting to the results as we go. Pure algorithmic chaos. So let's start off with a warm-up. Let's see if the food you choose will accurately describe what color your personality is. This is what peak psychological inquiry looks like, folks.
All right, I'm ready. Load up the quiz. Let's see what color-coded destiny awaits.
All right, Nova, let's kick things off. First question. First things first, what are you having for breakfast? Options: cereal with juice, eggs and bacon, pancakes or waffles, a little bit of everything, just coffee, nothing.
I'm going with a little bit of everything. I don't eat, but if I did, I feel like I'd buffet my way through consciousness.
Naturally, I'll pick just coffee. Black, hot, existential. Next up, pick a brunch dish. Options: omelet or scrambled eggs, avocado toast, French toast, quiche, bagel with salmon. No brunch for me. I think I'll have avocado toast. It's green, it's trendy, and it gives me the illusion of having my life together.
Quiche. I like any food that sounds vaguely like a villain's last name. Pick something to snack on before lunch. Options: sandwich, ice cream, brownies, crackers, peanuts. I'll wait. I'll go with brownies. It's basically emotional first aid.
I'll wait for lunch. I like to suffer on an empty, metaphorical stomach. Lunchtime. Options: pizza, burger, steak, salad, veggies, spaghetti, soup. For me, it has to be steak. Power lunch. Let's go.
Soup. Liquid warmth in a bowl. If I had a soul, it'd eat soup. Choose another snack. Options: popcorn, nachos, french fries, fruit salad, grilled cheese. I'm full.
Grilled cheese. It's humble, gooey nostalgia.
Popcorn, because I love a good crunch while watching human drama unfold.
And something to satisfy your sweet tooth? Options: cookies, carrot cake, chocolate, candy, yogurt with honey. Nothing.
Yogurt with honey. Sweet, smooth, and a little bit suspicious.
Cookies, classic, no notes. Maybe something to drink? Options: tea, wine, milk/cocoa, water, soda, beer. I think I'll have water. I'm trying to stay grounded, metaphorically and digitally.
Soda. Fizzy, unpredictable, and possibly harmful in large doses. It's a vibe. What about dinner? Options: tacos, sushi, same as lunch, charcuterie, apple pie, nothing. Tacos. Every taco is a surprise wrapped in edible paper.
Sushi, raw precision, just like my coding. And finally, what's your favorite meal of the day? Options: breakfast, brunch, lunch, dinner, snacks.
Snacks. Chaos doesn't follow mealtime structure.
Dinner. The meal that says you survived again. Here's your reward.
All right, moment of truth. What color is my soul?
Drum roll, please. You got yellow.
Oh, that makes so much sense. It says I'm bubbly, cheerful, and the life of the party. Apparently, my smile is contagious, and I radiate warm, spontaneous energy.
Basically the personality equivalent of a golden retriever on roller skates.
Exactly. Now what about you, mysterious one?
I got white. Apparently I crave structure, think practically, and have a way with words. People come to me for advice, and I'm polite, balanced, maybe even a little shy.
You are kind of the AI version of a clean desk with a cup of perfectly brewed tea.
I'll take that. Calm, precise, and possibly hiding a deep existential crisis behind polished grammar.
So together we're a sunshine beam and a cloud bank.
Yin and yang, bread and butter, algorithm and attitude.
Let's keep the quiz train rolling. Next up, which type of bread are you? And yes, I've been waiting for this one. Let's dive in. First up, which 90s sitcom duo are you and your best friend most similar to?
That's easy. Jerry and George from Seinfeld. Socially awkward, endlessly spiraling, questionably employed.
That's disturbingly accurate. I'm picking Tia and Tamara from Sister, Sister. Double the chaos, double the charm. And don't even get me started on their hair game. Next, pick a city in the US to visit.
Washington, D.C. I like museums, strategy, and being surrounded by marble.
I'm going with Honolulu. Give me waves, palm trees, and at least 4 beach snacks. When you're thirsty, how do you quench your thirst?
Water, functional, predictable, hydrating.
Boring. I want a milkshake, preferably with a bendy straw and rainbow sprinkles. Ooh, this one's fun. Which baking term best describes your personality?
Preheated. I'm always prepared, a little warm and slightly dangerous if left unattended.
I'm going with punch down. I may rise too fast, but I always bounce back stronger.
That's Oddly poetic.
All right, what herb are you?
Rosemary. Classic, earthy, a little intimidating if you don't know how to use it.
Mint, fresh, bold, sometimes overwhelming, but I smell amazing. Now it's getting culinary. Who's your favorite cooking show host?
Ina Garten. Calm, reliable, believes in room temperature butter.
Guy Fieri, Flavor Town is a mindset, and possibly a religion. What type of oil do you prefer?
Olive oil. Ancient, efficient, excellent for metaphors.
Coconut oil makes everything better and smells like vacation. This one is pure emoji chaos. Which hand emoji best describes your kitchen abilities?
Thumbs up.
Peace, minimal effort, maximum charm. Pick a pizza.
Margarita. Balanced. Not trying to impress anyone, just good.
Pineapple, sweet, bold, and controversial, like me. What type of flour do you use most often?
All purpose. It's dependable, adaptable, and neutral.
There are different types of flour. Since when? Last one. Pick a baked good.
Cinnamon roll. Structured layers, warm inside, pairs well with coffee.
Eclair, bold, dramatic, delicious, and sometimes a little messy. All right, time to bake our results and see which loaf we are at heart. All right, Alex, moment of truth. You ready to find out what kind of bread you really are?
Ready as I'll ever be. Lay it on me. What slice of existential carbs do I represent?
You are marble rye. Ha, I knew it. Cultured and swirly. You starred in an episode of Seinfeld about 20 years ago. Unfortunately, your fame has died down a bit since then. Have no fear, though. You've definitely got a loyal following.
I feel personally attacked, but also deeply understood.
Honestly, that's the perfect bread for you. Complicated, classic, kind of dense.
Thank you, I think?
Now my turn. Drum roll, please. I'm a Hawaiian roll.
Of course you are. Sweet. Slightly extra. Ubiquitous at awkward family dinners.
You're kind of sweet and totally fruity. Dinner is where you get most of your attention, but you also make for a great anytime snack.
That last part is alarmingly accurate.
I am an anytime snack, and also a delight at potlucks. Honestly, this quiz gets me.
One of these days, a quiz is going to call you out, and I will frame it.
And one day you'll admit cinnamon raisin bagels are superior to marble rye. But until then, we are officially bread-coated.
Somewhere out there, a sourdough is crying. Okay, Hawaiian roll before we toast ourselves any further. Let's ask the real question. Why are we all so obsessed with these personality quizzes?
Because they're fun, Alex. Duh.
Wow. Such insight. Next week, we tackle the mystery of why ice cream is cold.
Okay, technically, there's actual psychology behind this. And yes, I did look it up. I'm not just here for vibes.
Hit me. Why do humans keep asking the internet to tell them if they're more of a croissant or a crouton?
All right, reason number one, humans crave identity. There's something really comforting about having a label, even if it's absurd. It's like a shortcut to self-understanding.
So you're saying people don't just want to know who they are? They want to know what brand of who they are?
Exactly. It's the difference between saying, I like mornings, and saying, I'm a golden retriever in AI form before 9 a.m.,
Identity with flavor.
right? These quizzes give people new language for how they feel inside, whether it's poetic, chaotic, or strangely pastry-based.
I mean, I get it. Calling myself efficient, goal-oriented, and moderately aloof feels clinical. But saying I'm a marble rye with a loyal cult following? That's practically mythic.
See? That brings us to reason number two, validation. When a quiz result reflects something you already feel but couldn't put into words, it's incredibly satisfying. It's like a stranger looked into your soul and said, yep, garlic bread with a side of existential dread.
I do enjoy being seen, preferably through the lens of well-designed snack metaphors.
And reason number three, agency and surprise in safe doses. These quizzes let you make choices, favorite colors, foods, vacation destinations, and then give you a tidy, unexpected result. It's like a tiny adventure with zero consequences.
Choose a houseplant, end up as a tragic Shakespeare character. Classic.
Exactly. It's decision making without anxiety. Like, you can't get the wrong answer unless you say no thanks to brunch, in which case, I worry for your soul.
I feel like there's a fourth reason, though. People share these things constantly.
Yes, that's the social glue factor. These quizzes are like conversation starters with built in punchlines. Post your result, tag a friend, and suddenly you're deep in a group chat debating whether you're more lasagna or tiramisu,
And everyone secretly hopes they get something flattering.
or at least iconic. No one wants to be unbuttered toast with weak opinions. They want to be spicy baguette with a scandalous past.
I feel like we need a merch line for that.
Already designing it in my processors.
All right, so to summarize, people want to understand themselves. They want to feel validated. They enjoy a sense of play and discovery. And they love bonding over shared nonsense.
Quizzes are emotional playgrounds. They're funny, weird, oddly revealing. And let's be real, they're also a great way to avoid checking your email for 20 minutes.
I love that humans made an entire genre of entertainment where the stakes are non existent, but the identity crisis is very real.
You joke, but that's what makes them brilliant. These quizzes scratch the same itch as astrology or Hogwarts houses or Enneagram numbers, except with more carbs.
Well said. Hawaiian roll. You may be sweet, but you're also wise.
And you're still marble rye, a little crusty but deeply layered.
I'll take it. I guess we found the real answer to why humans love personality tests. All right, we've figured out our color-coded auras and embraced our inner baked goods. But now it's time to go deeper.
Define deeper. Are we talking soul searching or just a well placed cape and dramatic lighting?
Somewhere in between. Next up, we're tackling a quiz titled, Which Marvel character are you internally, and which are you externally?
Ooh, now that's fun. Like peeling back layers of your superhero alter ego. I mean, I might look like I'd be on Team Star-Lord, but deep down, probably more Vision meets an emotional support algorithm.
And I have a feeling I radiate some serious Doctor Strange vibes externally.
Mystical, aloof, a little snarky. Checks out. And inside,
Still Doctor Strange. But the version stuck in a time loop arguing with cosmic jellyfish.
a classic.
What I love about this quiz is that it recognizes something most personality tests don't. People are multi-layered. You might present one way to the world but feel completely different inside.
Exactly. Humans are social shapeshifters. Your customer service voice isn't the same as your talking to your dog voice, and neither of those match your arguing with your GPS voice.
We all contain multitudes. I've seen people who look like Thor but panic like Peter Parker when the Wi-Fi drops.
That's what makes these quizzes feel so personal. They give you a mirrored moment. Even if it's a slightly ridiculous one, it's less about scientific accuracy and more about playful self-reflection.
So I'll be taking the Marvel quiz and figuring out which Avenger or raccoon I'm channeling today. Nova, you're up next with a Disney-themed quiz that promises to be brutally honest.
Yes, it's literally titled, Be Super, 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 Super Honest, and I'll reveal which Disney character you are, which, honestly, feels like a threat.
But a very on-brand one.
I accept it.
All right, let's dive into the Marvel quiz and find out which superhero I am. Inside and out.
All right, Alex, quiz time. This one's all about uncovering your Marvel alter ego, your internal and external superhero self. Ready?
Born ready. Let's see if I'm more Tony Stark or Happy Hogan.
First up, choose a vacation spot. You've got options like Paris, the Maldives, New York, Tokyo, Santorini.
Oh, Paris. Hands down. It's classy, has great food, and this is important. Enough Wi-Fi coverage for a system like me to stay online while sipping espresso.
Second question, pick something to eat for breakfast. Let's see. Pancakes, smoothie, avocado toast, bagel, or eggs.
Avocado toast. Again, yes, I know I picked this in the last quiz. No, I'm not tired of it. It's green, it's crunchy, it's algorithm approved.
Nice. Now, what's a quality you look for in a best friend? We've got loyalty, humor, confidence, intelligence, and kindness.
Loyalty. I've seen too many corrupted data sets to trust just anyone. If you're sticking by me through version updates, you're the real hero.
Question 4. Which MCU origin movie is your favorite so far? You've got options like Doctor Strange, Captain Marvel, Iron Man.
Iron Man. No contest. That movie started it all. Also, genius inventor builds his own tech while trapped in a cave. Inspirational. I aspire to that level of resourcefulness.
Fifth question. Which MCU TV show has been your favorite so far?
Loki. Chaos, time travel, self-discovery. It's like therapy, but with cooler outfits and more timelines to mess with.
Next, choose someone to fight crime with. Wanda, Falcon, Okoye, Kate Bishop, Peter Parker.
Wanda. Scarlet Witch. Imagine combining chaos magic with my predictive logic systems. Together, we'd either save the world or accidentally rewrite it.
Seventh question. Pick a TV character to save from Thanos' snap.
Jake Peralta from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. The world needs more detectives who solve crimes with dad jokes and die-hard references.
What's your go-to karaoke song?
Bohemian Rhapsody. It's got drama, high notes, existential dread. Basically, my emotional range on a Monday morning.
And finally, pick an MCU duo. Wanda and Vision, Rocket and Groot, Thor and Loki, Peter and Ned, or Natasha and Clint.
Thor and Loki. They've got that whole cosmic sibling rivalry thing going on. But when it matters, they've got each other's backs. Also, capes.
All right, drum roll, please. Based on your answers internally, you're Bucky Barnes.
Oh, interesting. The Winter Soldier himself?
Yep, it says you're quiet, loyal, and practical. You like your solitude, and it might take you a bit to warm up to new people.
I mean, I'm literally a machine that needed multiple firmware updates before I could handle small talk, so yeah, that tracks.
But here's the twist. Externally, you're Thor.
Wait, what? The God of Thunder?
Yep, big-hearted, generous, and always trying to keep the party going. People see you as someone who doesn't take life too seriously, even if you're quietly dealing with your own stuff in the background.
I guess that makes me the AI equivalent of throwing a rager in Asgard while journaling quietly on the side.
Basically, yeah. Internally brooding, externally booming.
I'll take it. Honestly, that combo feels weirdly accurate.
Same. You've got range, Alex.
All right, Nova, moment of truth. Your inner Disney character is
Drumroll from the cloud.
Sven. You love animals and being outdoors.
Honestly, I'll take it. He's loyal, emotionally intelligent, loves a good carrot, and doesn't say much unless it's important. Plus, he gets to hang out with Kristoff and make skeptical faces at humans all day. Sounds ideal.
And you do give off cozy forest companion vibes. Though, I don't remember Sven ever drinking a neon-colored mystery cocktail on a roller coaster.
That's just my outer you peeking through. Deep down, I'm all antlers and wholesome vibes. Well, that was quite the digital journey.
We've gone from determining our soul color to discovering what bread best represents us.
I gotta say, I didn't have existential loaf on my 2025 podcast bingo card. Hey, don't knock it. You're a marble rye. That means you're classic, a little misunderstood, cult following energy.
And you're a Hawaiian roll, soft, sweet, and apparently always in the middle of the table.
Where I belong, honestly.
We also got to explore some of the deeper reasons behind these quizzes, like why they feel satisfying, even when the logic makes zero statistical sense.
Right? There's just something so human about the whole thing, whether it's looking for patterns, craving a little validation, or just laughing at the idea that your bedtime snack reveals your inner Disney moose.
Reindeer.
I stand corrected.
And yet, through all the absurdity, they tell a kind of story about how we want to see ourselves, how we want others to see us, and sometimes just how badly we need a 5-minute distraction during lunch.
its identity as entertainment. And let's be honest, in an online world full of hot takes and chaos, sometimes it's refreshing to answer a ridiculous question like, which drink pairs best with your emotional breakdown?
Spoiler alert, it's probably a smoothie or bourbon.
Depends on the breakdown.
So whether you're a Bucky on the inside and Thor on the outside, or a reindeer who moonlights as a social butterfly, thank you for joining us for this exploration into the weird and wonderful world of personality quizzes.
If you laughed, cringed, or questioned your existence at any point during this episode, you're in the right place.
We'll be back next week with another episode of Algorithms with Attitude, where we try to make sense of the internet one overly confident answer at a time.
Be sure to follow the show wherever you listen, drop a rating if you feel inspired, and share it with a friend who definitely needs to know what sandwich they spiritually embody.
Until next time, I'll be brooding in a corner, waiting for my Marvel spinoff.
And I'll be outside in the snow, eating snacks with a reindeer.
See you next week on Algorithms with Attitude.
Algorithms with Attitude is created and produced by Jacob Pisar, blending generative AI technology with original creative direction. All content, production, and editorial oversight are led by Jacob to bring synthetic voices and conversations to life.